Live.
What's going on, guys? Russo Trades here. Another live trading session with JD as well. Gonna go over what I think about today. So we got this big 1 hour fair value gap, bearish fair value gap, and we got this bullish fair value gap here. I mean, we got another bullish one here, but I'm not really looking at this one because we have this one here. So I mean, whichever one breaks on the 1 hour will give me like a strong bias. So if we break this, I'll be bullish. If we break these two, I'll be bearish, like really strong. But either way, I'll be keeping an eye on that. But I'll also be watching the lower time frames just to see if we get like some intraday scalps, maybe like this right here. My computer's lagging. I don't know why.
Oh, it looks like it's building up on the 1 minute. You see on those lows. It looks like it's about to just come down and sweep those lows.
Yeah, could possibly. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I drew the discounted premium from the top of the range to the bottom. So I would like to see us get a short somewhere in here. So like at this fair value gap or something, I would like to see us get a short because that would be in discount. Um, yeah, I would like to see us get a short somewhere around here in this area. And if we don't get it, then we're gonna go for these highs. It's hard really to even like I want to long this right now and I wanted to, but the problem is there's just too many fair value gaps in the leg here and you don't know what like I can't
Agreed.
take an inverse. So
Yeah, no, there's a shit ton. It's hard to know.
yeah, so you gotta wait for that. Let's see 1 hour. Ew. Yeah, we do have market. You know what? Let me check the news real quick. We got news
Oh,
today.
look, it's a W.
It's the
Price action.
W pattern from yesterday.
That's right. It's the you know, um, Head and Shoulders.
Man, I need to go take some allergy medicine. Jesus. What do you do? Do you take allergy medicine when you get allergies like this?
Fuck no. Do I take allergy medicine?
Man, I'm dying. I'm gonna go over London session real quick. Honestly, the only thing I seen all London session for my inverse was this right here. It's super textbook though. If you trade London session and you could have targeted these relative equal lows here. So that was a really nice trade.
Oh well. Yeah.
Everything up here didn't really look good. I mean, I guess during London session, this inverse worked. It worked up and then it worked back down too.
How many
But
points was that move?
not really too clean. Probably not a whole lot of points because it's London session, but it was 80 to 66. So it was like 14 points, like a little over 200 bucks. Normally
Hmm.
in New York session, that'll be like 500 bucks to 1,000 bucks, but this London session volatility is kind of low.
What
It was
about
like,
that? Oh, because it was targeting the liquidity on the left side?
yeah, I mean, oh, actually, you know what? If you got cojones and you want to hold to this low here and you're confident we're gonna hit it, I mean, yeah, I guess that was a good target. See how we target liquidity and after liquidity was taken, we bounce. Like, it's just
I should
also,
have put two.
so you're asking how many points that was? 80 to 44. So it was like that was like 40 points there. If you took the whole move,
80 to 44. That's 64 points.
80 to 44 is 36 points. Mm. 80 minus 44. Yeah, 36 points, I think.
Wait,
Do 80 points minus 44 points. If
I failed math. All right. What about yeah, I was looking at the chart too, bro, and it looked so ugly. not ugly, but like there was bullish and bearish fair value gaps in the same spot, and they were everywhere.
Yeah,
And there's
hard
not
to
a
have
lot
a.
of not a lot of volume right now either.
Yeah, you know why? There is no news today. Actually, there's a 30-year bond auction at 1 o'clock. So that'll be a red folder news. So after 1 o'clock, there's gonna be some really nice trades, which is that would be good. But this morning, not really putting my hopes on anything. Tomorrow should be good because we got PPI at 8:30 a.m. And Friday will be good because we got red folder news. Yep.
Hmm.
We'll see how today goes though. The second JD. Um, I guess I'll take a look at some other charts for you guys right now. Go to the 5 minute on gold and see what we see. Uh yeah, this is why I don't trade gold. Like what is this? What is that? How did we used to trade gold and think this shit was good? Like and this happens all the time on gold. It's
Mess. Everything's a
ridiculous.
right now. Everything's a mess though. It's hideous.
Nasdaq's clean. Look at Nasdaq. I mean, we're moving down, we're moving up. Yeah, it's kind of consolidation, but we're still seeking liquidity and balancing fair value gaps. I mean, we're moving pretty good. I know it's not the greatest, but there's nothing here. Like this, there's literally nothing here. Ah, let's see oil. Oil normally moves good. Oh yeah, that's nice. What's going on my screen? Um, JD's in another world. So oil had a nice move during London session last night. That's perfect. Nice little inverse here, just like we were back testing yesterday on oil. Let's see where we were delivering from and how much liquidity we swept.
Oh man, that's nice.
Um, okay, so I see we were delivering from this order block here. We're delivering from an order block that was previously respected. We swept a bunch of liquidity and we had liquidity above, so that was a good play during London session. So we respected that order block here. When it came back, we respected it again. And then we got the inverse. So that was nice. And it never stopped after that inverse. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see.
It good is true. Yes, it is.
Yes, 30's
10
pretty
minutes till the
ugly.
market open.
Yep.
Let's see if we
Yes,
get any
sir.
volume.
Let's see.
What's this?
Hmm.
E-mini Dow Jones is it the S&P.
No, that was US 30. I was just looking at it. Yeah,
Oh,
this is the S&P. The S&P looks pretty ugly right now.
you want to scalp the 1 minute randomly with 17 lines in the middle, and then cost average of 7 trades. What do you say,
On
friend?
a demo account.
Yeah. Well, so what we're gonna watch a professional do it on a demo account, not risking any of his hard-earned money, but we're gonna risk our hard-earned money.
I can't believe we fucking did that shit back then.
He's gonna
Like,
help us make more money,
what a crazy concept. What a crazy concept. We
and
might
then
get a
and then
short.
gaslight us, and then gaslight us when we lose our money, saying we
Yeah,
risk
then
too
it's our
much.
fault.
Hmm.
Alright, that's what I like. The only thing I see here
Oh,
is
fair,
this
very true.
short,
Oh,
this
is that
two,
isn't it? Yeah, that's an inverse, right?
well, once we get it. But I like
Wh-
this short because we're in discount of this range. I'm bearish on the day. I'm pretty bearish. And this
To
is
the
the
left,
only obvious
there's an inverse to the left,
where,
right there.
yeah, but it already played out.
Ah,
I wouldn't take an inverse late like that, like super late,
what
especially
if it
after we
bounces
already
off?
took, especially after we took liquidity. You could take it. I mean, we're bouncing off an order block. We could go up here. I just wouldn't take this. I already like it. When I see something I like, I'm gonna take it. Even this 2 minute, like I don't really like this too much. Doesn't stand out at me. It doesn't catch my eye.
No,
And the
I
market,
didn't see anything good. This morning, bro, I wanted to trade so bad, but everything looked so shit. I had to just tell myself no.
it was like, what time you think it was? 7?
7:48, I would say. Or so yeah, it was like around that time.
Not a whole lot.
Crash.
Uh,
It is trash? Yes.
yeah. Let's see what we
Would you
do.
like to invest in my Holiday Inn?
Oh, we hit
Green
discount on the
candle.
1 hour. We hit discount on the 1 hour. We are bouncing off of this, so I mean, I could see a long working. I'm not gonna lie, even though I'm bearish. That's probably why this long did work down here. All these longs work. Um,
Whoa, what is that fair value gap?
um, this is not bad. Market's about to open in 7 minutes, but it's okay. Because we swept liquidity and we would be delivering from this. And we're in a 1 hour fair value gap and we're at a 1 hour discount. So I mean, the long doesn't look too bad. Um, for you ICT
Hmm.
traders out there who trade the 2022 model or the silver bullet or ICT Suns model, here it is right here. We got liquidity sweep, market structure shift, retrace back into you know what? The market structure shift was here. My fault. This ain't the market structure shift. The market structure shift is right here. And then we got the retrace into the first fair value gap that formed. So that's Cameron's model. That's the silver bullet. That's 2022 model liquidity sweep, market structure shift, retrace to the first fair value gap that formed, and it worked pretty good. I like to keep an eye on these things because if I see this model forming and then I see my inverse model intertwining with it, it just gives me more confirmation. Okay, I'm taking an inverse. Also, it's a 2022 model, or it's a silver bullet, or it's ICT Suns model. Anyways, yeah.
I'm looking at Nasdaq on the 1 hour, and there's a bearish fair value gap very recently, and there's a bullish one that it's bouncing off of.
This one hasn't been formed yet. It'll be formed in 34 minutes. But yeah, this one, yeah, it's bouncing off of this one. We could get a nice long here, I'm not gonna lie. Because it's bouncing off that and we're in discount. So,
Hmm.
but this one hasn't formed yet. Once this 1 hour one forms, if it forms, we'll see. The bearish one.
I should probably do 30-minute then. Yeah,
Yeah,
30
see
minute closes in
the
5 minutes.
longs are pumping.
4 minutes and 20 seconds and 30-minute closes.
I don't mind this. I'll throw a micro on it if we get it.
Oh, yeah, the 30-minute might inverse those bearish fair value gaps in 4 minutes. That's on the 1 minute.
This is a 30 minute. I don't see any inverse here.
It's working on it. Uh,
We gotta come all the way up here, and then we gotta come all the way up here because yeah, this 30 minute, I don't know, like this. There's too much going on. Again, it doesn't
if
even
we
give me a bias. Look how many fair value gaps there is.
Oh wow,
Not to
there's a
kill your
bullish one
dreams,
too.
JD, but yeah, look at all these. We have to get all the way up here before we even get a bias. So I'm gonna wait for the
Hmm.
1 hour. That's kind of why we don't even use the 30-minute. I don't know why, but no ICT traders even use the 30-minute chart. I don't even use it. I literally just don't even have it on my chart. Normally
Interesting.
the 15-minute, the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the 1 minute, the 5 minute, those are like the daily and the weekly. Like I don't even need these on my chart either. Like I already know where the chart is at on the daily and weekly. But yeah, I would stick to the 1 hour for bias. 15-minute.
The bulls.
I'm not saying you can't use a 30-minute. I'm just saying I don't, so I can't give you a
Hmm. No, yeah, there's a bullish fair value gap right in the middle too. I didn't see that.
yeah.
But the market's about to open, so if it inverses this, that means it's time to buy.
Oh shit. Yeah, it is time to
Actually,
buy because we're about to get an order block and we're about to get this inverse. So I'll go long here on a micro. Just one micro. Start the day out, get warm.
on the five, on what time zone? Time frame?
1 minute. Inverse. Yeah. Oh, we never got it. Jesus, that rejection.
Oh wow, that's a harsh rejection.
Yeah, that was
Wait,
fast too. A lot of speed.
it's about
I
to
had a lot of
inverse a bullish
speed.
one.
Oh yeah, the 2 minute one I had drawn out. This is the one I like if I was to take a sell. I mean, it's the only one in the leg. Nothing else. So for me to take a sell here, it would be this. With market open, if we inverse this, I see us coming down here.
Yeah, now we're starting to get volume.
Yeah, if we get this inverse, I'll take it. Do we have a 1 minute inverse? Yeah, we do. Oh no, no inverse, but fair value gap, I mean. And right
It's
now
about to
we're bouncing
inverse.
right now we're bouncing off of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Still bouncing off of this one. It's not really, it's just rejecting everything. Let's see. 1 minute till the
Six,
market
five,
opens.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh,
I
look at
think
that
we pump
volume.
here. I think we get a lot of volume here at open today.
I'm bullish. Let's see what the chart says.
Yeah, for me, it's really hard to say. I mean, I think it could pump because we're in the 1 hour fair value gap and we're in 1 hour discount. So higher time frame narrative is bullish.
Oh, we'll find out in 26 seconds. Bulls,
One
bulls, 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 bulls.
overall, though, we are still inside this huge 1 hour. Uh, Still respect that. So I mean, not 100% bullish until we inverse it, but that's fine.
I'm waiting for the inverse right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Market open.
I'll throw a micro on. I threw a micro on with all that momentum, and I'm out there because we took liquidity. Yeah.
What do you think it's gonna sell?
Well, I just took that because I see the momentum and it didn't even respect these fair value gaps at all. And I knew we had liquidity down here. So I just took real quick. I took it like right here. What was that? Like 10 points.
Uh-huh.
Um, no real entries. I mean, it didn't give
Nah.
us an entry. It didn't give an entry. It just moved too fast. Like the way I just did that was a chase. I guess you could call it a smart chase, but we might get a Judas swing now because we have an SMT. So we might get a Judas swing. I would like to see this turn into a fair value gap. If this turns into a fair value gap and we inverse it, it would be nice because we swept liquidity. It really depends how much we displace through below this low. Like if we start really just dumping through this low, I could see us go down further.
Yeah, I'm waiting for an entry too. I would have just chased before, but I've evolved.
Chasing with a mini, yeah, no, I would never chase with a mini, but chasing with a micro, it's like, well, I made $10 just to see if I was right. Lose $10 to see if I'm right. Like, it's not, it won't kill me. Yeah, see,
Coming
so
into a it's coming into a big fair value gap.
where's
But
that at?
on the 1 hour, there's a big bullish one that it's kind of hitting
Yeah,
right now.
I think today's the day though. I think today's the day. It might be the day that we take all these lows.
Hold on, let me see your screen. Everything's gonna dump and just take all that liquidity in the bottom.
Yeah, I think we go down today with all this momentum. The last thing holding us up though is this, so we gotta come all the way down here and hit versus for confirmation that we're really gonna dump. I mean, right now we could
Yeah.
the only way I'll take a long is if we violate this, but yeah, if we violate this, maybe.
I'm just waiting for an entry. I don't see any.
This would be an entry if we get along here. But we're dumping. I'm bearish anyway, so I don't want to see this long play out. I want to see it keep dumping and give us some type of short entry because I have been looking at all this liquidity for since last Friday. So I want to see it get taken today or tomorrow. What's today? Wednesday? Oh, today's Wednesday? Today's Wednesday,
Ye-
right? Oh,
Yes.
that's that's it's that's the weekly profile ICT talks about. Wednesday could be anywhere from Tuesday to Thursday could be the high of the week. So
Uh-huh.
based on ICT's weekly profiles, we definitely could see this being the high of the week here. Cause it's a Wednesday. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, see it supports the idea that we go lower. So I mean, I don't really like to use his complicated stuff, but stuff like that is good because it lines up with our narrative or sentiment or whatever you want to call it, which is bearish ultimately.
Honestly, if it rejects off of this bearish fair value gap, I might just go in. I might just put a sell in. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. It formed a bullish fair value gap on the 1 minute just now.
Yeah, I like the 2 minute inverse if we get it. I mean,
Yeah,
the
but
only
yeah,
reason,
it's still rejecting though.
yeah, no inverse for me. The reason I like it, it's okay, is because we are in a 5 minute bullish for value gap. That's a very nice, obvious one. We have swept a lot of liquidity, swept basically relative equal lows. And if we get an inverse here, it'd be a nice V-shaped recovery, but I don't think we'll get it. Honestly, I don't think we'll get it. I think this keeps stopping. So no trade for me. I don't sell fair value gaps like that, so I can't take a sell here until I see an inverse. Unless maybe we just get a lot of momentum through this 5 minute way over here. But the problem is, this is good for you to know, JD. If you're trying to sell this, like take this inverse all the way over here, sometimes these
Mhm.
ones all the way to the left, far away, you gotta see a lot of momentum through it, or these are gonna fail a lot on you. Like the fresh
Right.
ones are a lot better than these old ass ones way over here. The only way
Yeah.
I'll take this is if we just dump through it. If we kind of grind through it, it's those trades fail when they're old fair value gaps like way over here.
Hmm. Makes sense.
I
Hold
think
on.
we keep dumping, man. I think we keep dumping. What would be ideal here is if we pump here, get a bullish fair value gap, and inverse it. That would be good.
That'd be crazy.
That's literally what I want to see right now. Is a pump and then another dump.
Pump it up. Dump.
Oh,
My computer's about to die. I'm gonna plug in my desktop.
all right.
I'm gonna give you host privileges.
Really? You could do that?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. You're the host now. I'll
No
be
way.
back. Just keep the Zoom running.
All right. I'll take care of the Zoom. How you doing? You got an 18 issue? No, no, no. The other dude fixed it. Oh, they fixed it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know who it was? The really dead Spanish guy. He's a little short. How do you feel? All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Hello, Brian. I've joined your Zoom room.
What's going on, JD? Still nothing, still waiting for a short setup. Ideally, I want to see us come back into here, and then I want to see us create a bullish fair value gap, and then I want to see us inverse it or something like that. But we're really just I'm waiting at this point. Nothing I can do. The good
Hmm.
news is I'm bearish all the way to these lows. Where are the wait, what the
On the
hell? I
one
just
hour.
I'm bearish all the way to bro, I just had them drawn up. How did they disappear? I'm very bearish today. I think we dump. And we have a lot of room to get set up, so just gotta be patient. That's it. Just gotta be patient.
If you get
Let's
hit by a
see.
pool, though, you'll become a patient at a hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for an entry too. That 1 hour looks juicy. It looks like it's trying to inverse it.
No, it already did. Well, it has to close obviously, but the way we disrespected it is nice. Hopefully we close in 20 minutes like that.
Which one are you looking at?
Yeah, the 1 hour. There's one right here, but then there's another one right here.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
looking at that big one. Your chart looks different than mine's for some reason. Oh, I'm looking at the S&P. Look at the S&P.
yeah, it's probably uncorrelated. Yeah, there's well, there's no SMTs not right now, but oh yeah, there is an SMT actually. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it looks like it's about to inverse this.
in 20 minutes. We'll see. I mean,
Hmm.
the only thing holding us back, like I said, till we're going to the equal lows. I don't know when, but we're going to it this week, today, tomorrow, or Friday. So the only thing holding us back is these three fair value gaps, and we're gonna take out all this liquidity. So the good news is from here to here, we're gonna get a couple setups, a couple nice setups. So I'm not really tripping. I just gotta be patient.
Look at the
This is
dump.
this is the target. Um, yeah, we gotta see these inverse in 18 minutes. I don't think we're gonna inverse this one, but maybe we inverse this one, and we can target this one. But let's see what 1 minute looks like. Whoa. Yeah, nothing here, nothing here. As of right now, the short-term draw is these lows. This is where price is gonna go. So see if we get an entry here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mark out all the lows. So we have targets. Those will be major targets for today.
Oh, the bulls are trying to inverse? No, they're not. Never mind. Why does trading do this? What?
What?
You think there's an opening?
An opening.
Yeah, like momentum in a certain direction, but there isn't.
Ah,
Opening for profit. Um,
I really would like to see us retrace here, but you know, this could end up being a breakaway gap. Sometimes we get breakaway gaps. Normally breakaway gaps happen when you have like a breaker. I mean, I guess this is a breaker. It's a breaker right there. Damn, that's a unicorn model. That's ICT's unicorn model. That's funny. A breaker with a fair value gap. So this would be someone's unicorn entry right here if they trade the unicorn model.
he has a strategy called the unicorn model.
Yeah, it sounds funny, but the shit works like crazy. This would be the unicorn if you get the retracement.
What if you become a unicorn?
Um, he talks about how fair value gaps are the best thing ever, but he likes like everything tied in with the fair value gap. So this is a unicorn model because it's a breaker block tied in with a
Oh,
fair value gap, or an order block tied in with a fair value gap, and those make the trades really high probability. But yeah, that's a unicorn model for those of you who trade that. I
hmm.
don't know who trades that. I don't trade it.
It's
I know
crazy.
some guys who trade it, but
Fair value gaps really do make the market. I see so many scenarios where it just closes like above the fair value gap and it flies.
and yep, it gets inversed, and that's it.
Even just regular fair value gaps though, like it looks like if it closes like outside of it, off like a
If it
rejection.
respects it,
Yeah, yeah. If it closes outside of it with like a rejection in the direction of the fair value gap, it flies too. Like I'm just, scrolling on past ones, and it happens every time. Like it just happened with this one.
yeah, this one.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
The reason I don't like this though, I don't trade this because look at that. If I get into a short here and it just starts fucking dancing around like this, like that's why I don't trade them. I know that when I get an inverse, it fucking just flies almost every time. So I don't have the patience or the like I'm sitting here like please reject, please reject, please reject. Like I'm not trying to sit here and let it dance on me. That's why I don't trade fair value gaps like that. That's why when you take an inverse, it fucking goes. And so that's why I really like inverses. But yeah, I see what you're talking about. That's how ICT trades them. ICT doesn't trade inverses. He trades them like this. He blindly shorts them or buys them, but there's obviously with context.
yeah, he'll get more confluences with it.
Yeah. Like a unicorn model, like a breaker block, like a order block, like whatever, OTE.
Oh, that's crazy.
Try to inverse this. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're still inside our 1 hour, but we inverse this on the 5 minute. Definitely come to these equal lows. I'll take a micro if we do here because I like the momentum.
It might.
Yeah, today's a slow day. No trades yet. Go ahead,
It
Diddy.
it is quite slow.
Back then, I would have been in like 100 trades already.
You see the equal lows at the very bottom on the 15-minute if you zoom out? Yep. Huh.
Oh,
Mine, do- mine,
where?
mine doesn't have that big wick. They're equal on my screen.
Are you on the micro chart or the mini chart?
Mini chart.
Your chart looks different?
Yeah, those are equal lows. Like, doesn't have that one big wick on the far left.
Alright, what contract are you using?
Nasdaq NQ1 exclamation mark.
No, then it should be the same. There's no way, JD. There's no way. So we're using the same contract.
Oh, never mind.
Honestly,
Never mind.
that doesn't happen in futures. There's no way. Even if you
No,
use a
no, you're
different
right.
contract,
I was looking at it wrong. You're right. It, that wick is there.
here we're about to get the close in 2 minutes. Yeah, no real equal lows here. I mean, just a lot of liquidity. Honestly, at this point, a lot of liquidity. I mean, we have the 4 hour equal lows. Those are nice. They're relative equal though. Um, the best ones are when they're perfect equal, but when they're this is bro, why did I keep marking it up and it disappears? Am I marking it up on this chart or something? I've marked these up 1,000 times already. These are relative equal lows and they're fucking like 6 days apart. So when you have shit like that, like this is a really strong draw and the market's gonna draw to that. We hit OTE of this range, which is
Uh,
ICT's Fibonacci terminology, whatever you want to call it, but that's OTE. He thinks
yeah.
any PD array inside of OTE will be strong. So this fair value gap is inside of OTE. And look at that, we done. That's some people just trade OTE. Like Paladin, he just trades OTE. He doesn't trade anything else.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
That's
very,
good.
very bearish here. I'll take a short because I'm trying to I'm trying to get something out of the market and I know it's going down to this low. Ah,
Bulls are bulling.
yeah, market maker sell model right here. Literally, market maker sell model. Literally what ICT preaches. And look, we had a market maker buy model here. Same shit happens over and over. Over and over. Damn, good thing I was not on this chart. I was about to take a damn mini on that. This trade does not deserve a mini because it's kind of a. This
Which
this is
one?
like,
It's,
oh, I entered this. I entered this inverse. We didn't inverse it yet, but I know we're gonna inverse it with this momentum. But like this trade, a trade like this, like, yeah, I know it's gonna hit, but do I really want to put risk on a trade like this? No, because it's so far away. Like, I don't like it. So, just a micro. I think Dodgy is making like an inverse spot. I don't know how he's doing it or how it's gonna work, but I thought that'd be something I mentioned.
oh, really? About that chases
Yeah.
like versus?
Yeah, because they work so well. So if you put a bot to just take a lot of inverses on Nasdaq, he's trying to
Uh-huh.
see if it's profitable.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
Yeah. Let's see what I see on the 1 minute. We know our targets are lower. Yeah, those are our target. Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah, not much here. Probably gonna retrace into this fair value gap. Want to see it get respected if we're bearish. If we disrespect that one, it's okay. Still have another one here.
Mm-hmm. No, we have a lot of momentum down. I think it's gonna go down all day before we hit those lows. We'll see though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's about an inverse on the 1 hour. It's actually about an inverse fair value gap.
How many minutes? 9 minutes. Yep. Yep. Got to inverse both of these though. There's two of them here.
Mm-hmm.
You inverse that 5 minutes, so that's okay. I think that'll give us what we need and take us down here. Kinda why I threw a micro on it. I'll set my limit here so we can. What is that? This is horrible. Wait, what is that? 43 to 26? I guess it's like a 15-point play. 17 points. Yeah.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, the liquidity's building up. So it can come and
Fair.
yeah, it's gonna probably drop and sweep all that liquidity. It's just bouncing off of that fair value gap right now.
Mm-hmm. No, this is
And how much time until it closes? It said it was 10 minutes or 7 minutes.
yeah, 8 minutes because 1 hour.
Uh-huh.
The 1 hour candle will close in 8 minutes. That's what I meant to say.
Bulls, 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 bulls.
Yeah. When I'm in only one micro, I don't mind seeing it dance around. Now,
Hmm.
I don't like seeing a trade dance around on me. So this
Yeah,
is fine.
that's the issue with like having bigger risk. Like you're I think the bigger the risk, the more like emotional you get when it comes to the trade.
I think so. Um,
But inverse.
that's definitely how that goes. It just makes me lose conviction. We start dancing around and I got two minis on his trade. Like I just lose conviction in it, which is not good. My conviction so should stay strong regardless if we dance around, but that's all theoretical, hypothetical. We'll see how I react today if I trade a mini or if I trade 5 micros, we'll see how I handle it. I feel like I handled it pretty well yesterday.
Mm-hmm. If it inverses this, I'm full courting it.
Yeah, if it inverses the 1 hour, now we have a bias. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't enter off the 1 hour though. Because if you enter on the 1 hour, we could come all the way back up here and rebalance this. It's an unbalanced fair value gap. That's why we don't do that. Because that's fucking 100 points. You'd lose. I see that's just why we don't trade. We just use that for bias. Once this closes under, we know the bias for sure. Now we could drop down and look for an entry.
Mm-hmm. Well, the bias is definitely bearish.
Yeah, our 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 bias is bearish. I've been bearish quite a bit, but until these inverse, until these inverse, well, this one inverses, until this one inverses, technically no.
Hmm.
But once we get that inverse, that confirms the bias. Okay, we're bearish, we're violating bullish PD arrays, we're going down, and we have what? We have liquidity in Southtown, so it's warmer in the south, like ICT would say.
It's warmer in the south.
Yep, it's going somewhere. It's warmer in the south. Um, see, like this micro, that's why I throw a micro. It's like it'll probably be a loss, but just because I know the bias, I know the draw on liquidity, I still didn't take an entry. Technically, I don't consider this an entry. This is just a dumbass trade, just chasing price, thinking it's gonna go somewhere. Okay, but like an actual trade entry, I know the bias and I still didn't take an entry, like a real trade. Because why? It didn't give it to me. There is no real.
Mm-hmm.
That just goes to show you. I know where price is gonna go, but I'm not taking a real trade towards it. I'm in a what? A micro. What is that gonna do?
I'm gonna do an experiment. So I just put in one small mini with a stop and with a stop and a take profit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna grab something and get changed for work. And when I come back, I'll have $1 trillion in profit. I'll be back.
Let me know how it goes. Hopefully it's short.
Good. You can just stay in the room. I'll be back. Yeah.
All right. Hold up. Oh, we inverse the 1 hour. Let's go. Oh. Ooh.
The bulls are focused.
Yeah, I've been this trade has been what if
It hasn't moved at all. What the fuck?
it's been I've been in this trade for 17 minutes, but we have equal highs, we have an inverse, we have another inverse, we have an inception holding us up. Like everything's telling me we're going up here. The only reason I think this fails, if this does fail, is because we have equal lows here. So I didn't put a mini on it. I went half size and put micros instead, 5 micros. But
Was
the
there
only
was
reason,
there inverse?
huh?
There was an inverse?
Yeah, right here. This is the inverse. This big
Shit.
candle. I entered after the inverse. Then we
No,
got another inverse. Then we got an inception holding us up. We have
no.
equal highs up here. If this fails though, it's because there's equal lows. Like if these equal lows weren't here, I would have put a mini on this. I would have went full size and
Yeah.
but
Yeah. On the 4 hour, it just closed. Yeah, the 4 hour just closed. With a massive bearish fair value gap the Bulls would have to beat. What are your thoughts?
there's no fair value gap there. The candle hasn't closed.
Oh, true, it has to close first. That's fair.
Uh, um, with I'm not really looking at the market in terms of fair value gaps. I'm looking in terms of liquidity, and we have equal highs here. We're not
Mhm.
just gonna dump. We're not just gonna dump and leave these. I could see us dump into the equal lows and getting another setup to the equal highs, and that'll be A plus, and I'll go full size on that. But
Mhm.
this is gonna hit. These equal highs, they gotta hit. They're not. It's not just gonna dump and leave these. The good thing is we're still holding this inverse. We had a confirmation inverse, and we have an inception fair value gap holding us up. So we just need to get some momentum. I think these equal lows right here are messing up the draw, so that's why it's fighting so hard. Because we have equal highs and equal lows.
On the Let me take a look. Whoa, there go the Bulls.
Ugh.
I'm
I want to really see us punch up through here.
damn. I just got in. I'm already in big profit.
Yeah, after I've been in 20 minutes of drawdown. Lucky you.
I was waiting for this moment.
Oh, by
Oh,
the way, that first trade this morning hit already, so that was a nice one. The five
no.
minute inverse. It was a
Uh-huh.
sell. Oh, and the reason also is because I didn't even tell you. We took out liquidity. We took out this liquidity and we couldn't even close below it. So that was the liquidity I targeted on the sell. The sell worked out. We never even closed below the liquidity. So, and it's 10 a.m. 10 a.m. is a good reversal time. We swept liquidity. We have equal highs. Like this trade is just, but really this lack of momentum here and
There's no momentum at all today, bro.
yeah,
Like
but
today is just dragging its feet.
we have LRLR on both sides as well. So
Hmm.
if it's a loss, it's a loss. If this is a loss and we sweep these equal lows and we get an A plus setup to the longs, I mean, I'll take it. That'll be even better than this. So that's why I
Hmm.
went half size.
See if we can sweep that liquidity above. Yeah, I see. There's a little liquidity. That's called a liquidity pool, right? When you get a whole bunch of little wicks in the same spot. Like,
Well, this right here is just LR. This is low resistance liquidity building up. We have low resistance liquidity building up on both sides though. And really the draw though is the equal highs. These equal highs right here,
hmm.
this is the real liquidity right here. Right here, they're just engineering all this and it's gonna break to one side. But we have an inverse already, so I think we go up here. And then we go up, we sweep this, and we probably get a short down. Let's see. The reason this is also doing this though is because you see we have no news today. I mean, we have news at 1 o'clock, but you see no news days have like
Hmm.
really lack volatility.
Right.
But yeah, this is the longest trade of my life, but I have conviction we hit this.
Right. Yeah, no, the volume's so low, it takes the simplest setups take forever to play out right now. Um, Man, the trader would say I had to make 57,000 to get funded to pass. Let me look.
No, I think you had to make an extra like 20 something thousand,
Let me see.
something like that. Bro, I'm getting out of this. I'm not sitting here anymore. I have conviction we're gonna hit this, but there's too much low resistance liquidity to the downside. There's equal lows below, there's equal highs above. Like this is not A plus, and I'm not gonna sit here and risk my capital on something that's not A plus. I just gotta watch it hit now. I'd rather stay out of choppiness like this than risk my capital on something very
Oh, I hit the
there
highs.
you go. It hit just like I told you. Now we might get a short down to the lows. So
Damn.
the setup worked after 20 minutes. I think I made like 30 bucks on it. I'm sitting a little bit over $1,000 now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, do you think it's gonna take the lows out now?
If we get a short setup, yeah, yeah, this would be a short setup. If we inverse this, I mean, it hasn't even formed yet, but if we get an inverse down, yeah, I'll take it to the lows because we have a lot of LR here too, and we just swept equal highs, so and we would be delivering from a 15-minute gap. Bro, go away, go away. Stop your shit. Fucking cat. You biting my ass.
Sounds painful.
So that was a win. Got out. I didn't like it. I don't like sitting through this. I actually ended up sitting through it the whole time, and the minute I got out, it pumped. So that's kind of how it goes. That's what it
Mm-hmm.
is. We got
Yeah.
this fair value gap here. Uh, I think if we inverse it, yeah, maybe we run these lows. Only problem I see is we're not in discount, and we never balance out this 15-minute. We gotta balance this 15-minute fair value gap.
That's
I think we
that's
come.
the cat just sits on you.
I think we come up a little more here. I mean, unless we get this short set up. If we get this short,
Wow.
let's see.
That was me, that wasn't the cat.
Yeah, come on, man. Stop. I'm looking at a fucking inverse right now. Can't be fucking with me.
Oh, it's inversing. And closing
Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, I'm in there.
I'm in there too.
We'll take it to the equal lows. My target here. You know what? I'll take it to the equal lows. That's fine. I want to see us accelerate here though, and we have there's a lot of low resistance liquidity here, so I want to see us really run this. We should punch through it. My stop loss will be if we close back above the inverse. I like this because overall I'm bearish. We just swept equal highs. Liquidity's below. Nice V-shape inverse. I mean, pretty textbook. I only got one micro on it. If I get in some drawdown, I might add a position. Oh, or I might just have to wrap it up with just one micro. And today will be a little bit of a slow day. It's like $100 today, which is fine. I like that we created a fair value gap here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's
this is
perfect.
good. This is nice. We should dump here to the equal lows. Do we have an SMT on the highs? I think
Oh man.
I would set your stop to break even. If I was in a full size position on this, I would set my stop to break even here. But since I'm in a one micro, I'm not gonna set my stop to break even. It doesn't matter. That was A plus. I should have put some more size on it, but it's all good. After you should have seen it when you went to the bathroom. I was sitting here and just not fighting this trade, but this trade was fighting me, and that just destroys your mental capital. So I,
It's recorded, bro, so you get to see yourself like
yeah,
paying.
yeah, I was sitting here like, fuck.
Oh, it just rejected off of a bullish fair value gap. Good thing I got out.
Yeah, yeah. See, that's why I just said stay or stop to break even. I'm gonna hold it. It'll probably come back. It might be a loss, but we'll see. We
I'm
inverse
up
this back
six.
up.
I'm up 6K today. I need to make another 20K. Oh, it's about to inverse that big one. It's about to be a big bull.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad long.
33. This is so much better than the 5, 10, 15 hour. Every minute you get a new candle, and it feels like every like 5 or 6 candles you get a fair value gap.
Mm-hmm.
And you get enough profit on one little on 10 pip, 10 whatever the fuck move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1. Nope, didn't inverse it.
I like that reaction. Ah, come on.
Isn't it crazy? We just stare at lines all day.
I love it though. I love it. I gotta put the cat in the room. I can't take this shit no more. Meow.
Meow. Brian palms the cat. Hey, what did you do to that poor cat?
Threw his ass in the room. Threw her ass in the room.
Did you just misgender your cat?
Yeah.
Let's see if we
Um,
inverse.
this is this right here is ICT son's model. This fair value gap would be his son's model.
Oh,
Um,
bro. Oh
his
yeah, I created it and then it bounced off of it.
no, it's because we no, not that at all. We
Oh,
swept liquidity, we had a market structure shift, and now we got retracement to the first fair value gap in the leg after the sweep and after the shift. So that would
yeah.
be his son's model, and he would aim for 10 handles, so he would have got his 10 handles there if he was trading that.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's kind of like confirmation that we should go down here at least and try to inverse this. This is the last thing holding us up here, so I want to see us come down here and inverse this.
And then they'll take the rest of that liquidity.
Yeah. But no, kind of to answer your question, no, his son's not just shorting any random fair value gap. He's waiting for a sweep of liquidity. He's waiting for a market structure shift, and then he's shorting the first one in the leg that's in discount or a premium. So
Hmm,
yeah, it's pretty specific. You see it every day though. I see it every day.
makes
I just
sense.
don't like trading it because it's like, how are you gonna short this? You don't know if it's gonna reject. You don't know. I don't like
It's
shorting up blindly doing that. I've said it over and over.
cool. We might get along here. It's
Yeah,
nice.
we might. If we do, then I'm out of this. Um,
Code 45 into zigzag,
this
baby.
is not this is a good long if we get it because we're delivering off of this and we swept liquidity. So it's not A plus because we got equal lows, but it's a
Yeah,
long. It'll be a good long. It should.
yeah. I mean, we have so if it could inverse on top, it could inverse on the bottom. The bottom is more low resistance, but shit, I'll take the top. Go! Oh, yeah. There's no volume now. This shit's weak.
It's very weak. Just gotta wait. I just gotta wait and be patient. It's gonna do something. Oh, by the way, the higher time frames are very bearish now. Not gonna lie. We inverse the 1 hour, so that's really we inverse all the 1 hours, so that's a bearish sign. But if we get a bullish, if we get this, I'll uh
I mean, I'll take either inverse.
I'll reverse my position.
Oh, you're in a trade right now?
Yeah, I'm
What's
in a sell, but I'm gonna reverse my position if we get this. And actually put some size on this one.
Ooh, the inverso? Whoa.
Shoot, damn, I'm trying to sit here and put my entry and I'm not even getting my entry. Fuck. I missed the entry.
Just entered. Buy.
Kind of late to get a buy, but I'll put it in with you. I'll target this. The only thing I can target here is this 15-minute fair value gap here, but once we
Really?
hit it, once we hit it, I'm gonna take 4 off there. I'm taking
Oh,
4 off there, and I'm going to break even.
come on. It's probably targeting those highs on the 15 on the if you zoom out, there's some highs on the far left.
Yeah, there is. The thing I'm looking at though is we're inside of a 15-minute fair value gap, so there's no way of knowing. I just took partials, and it's like I barely took anything off the table.
It was
I'm gonna
moving.
delete all this. I'm gonna delete all this and just have some targets marked out. Let's see. We got 1 micron, but
Oh, looks like we're forming another fair value gap. Let's go. Fly. Fly. Fly like an eagle. I might have over leveraged that buy, so my profits are tremendous.
really,
Yeah, like I'm 4K profit. Keep going.
Jesus. I'm gonna get completely out at 50%. Oh, we just hit 50%. We hit 50%. So I'm out there. That's fine with me. There's really no way of knowing if we're gonna go past 50%. It might. I mean, if we put in this order block, this is a confirmation that we go up. That's a nice 5-minute order block there.
Yeah. I'll get out with you. Just take my profit and I'll look for a re-entry.
Uh, yeah, the only reason I mean, it doesn't even matter. That was like no profit for me, but it was like 80 bucks. But um, yeah, there's no way of knowing we're gonna go past 50% here. This is OTE. This is ICTs. We could bounce anywhere from here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Looks like it's
if we
changing.
invert, oh, that's not a bad inverse. Oh, we just got one with an OB. That's not bad right there. That inverse is not bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't see that. We got, and you could target this up here. You could target this fair value gap that has not been balanced. That's not a bad inverse because we have an order block with it. You could
Interesting.
literally just, you could get the pullback and take the
That's
order
crazy.
block.
It hit 50%.
Yep, and then they're rejected.
Whoa, that's a hard rejection. I gotta, I,
Yeah,
I gotta make my fucking chart skinnier so I can be able to see it all. Oh, let's see if it rejects out. Let's see if it inverses this bullish one. Might be a good entry.
yeah. Let me go look at the lower time frames. I do like that rejection off 50%. Um, but with this order block here, it's pretty bullish to me.
Yeah, seems quite bullish.
If we inverse this, we go up. So I'm gonna wait for that. If we violate this order block, we go down, in my opinion. But this is a really strong, nice order block here. We swept liquidity and we formed an OB. So would like to see that hold. Order block traders would literally take a trade just like this, put their stop below the OB, and they will target the highs. So
Oh,
we'll see.
couldn't close below, but it's dumping anyway. Let's see if this is a pullback.
The way to know this is we respect these as well. Should respect this. If we're bullish, we should respect this. This is also ICT Sun's model. We swept liquidity, market structure shift, first fair value gap. So you would typically want to see this hold. And we're actually retesting the 5-minute OB right now. So we'll draw that out. Oh, Why is this so stupid? 5-minute OB.
Yeah, it inverse. It's about to inverse the first one. Let's see if it inverses. Wait, did it? Kind of.
I'll take a look in a second. So we got a
Yeah.
5-minute OB there, really nice one. That's the only reason I'm marking it out. This first one doesn't matter because it's in premium, so only the ones in discount matter in terms of bullish fair value gaps. So this is the one that matters. So we should bounce here. I'm gonna put another entry right here at this 5-minute OB and at this fair value gap.
For a buy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. You broke through.
But if we inverse this and violate the order block, then I'm out because that means we're bearish. And then after that, I'd probably be done for the day because I'm just like there's been nothing really solid today in my opinion.
Yeah,
It's
today's
been
been
very
kind of weak.
very yeah
Uh,
wishy-washy.
Hey, this is about an inverse. 7,
Yeah.
3, 2. It's about to be a sell. Oh, the Bulls aren't having it. The Bulls aren't having it. That was
So we
technically.
just yeah, that's an inverse right there. I'm trying to see this. I'm trying to see if this plays out. Um I need to get out of this position, but I just want to see, does that play out? So I took a loss there. That's fine with me. Does this play out? Does this inverse play out? I don't like how it inverse and then it rejected hard.
Yeah, if it doesn't,
Uh,
if it's not taking the inverses, we might be done for the day, bro. The market's just not. There's not enough volume to respect anything.
No, it just means if we don't respect this bearish one, it just means we're bullish and we need to look for longs. Like I just was in a long, but
Hmm.
um the market's not always going to respect everything, especially if the draw is long, if the draw is bullish, this bearish stuff, this is going to happen all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. So it's just based on the bias.
Yeah, based on the bias, you'll depends what's getting respected. Like if this inverse doesn't work, it's because okay, the market wants to go up, but as of the moment, we are respecting it. So and that hit 50% with a bunch of low resistance liquidity here. So with equal lows, I mean that's not bad this trade. I don't like nothing right now though. Like I really don't like nothing.
There we go. Never mind.
Hold up.
Yeah,
I
it's
need to
moving.
check. No, no, you know why that's slow? JD, Jesus. I'm over here being like not stupid, but the reason that 1 minute is not working out is because look here. I'm freaking
Oh,
Jesus.
there's a fair value.
No, we never violated the 2 minute, so the 2 minute holds more weight over the 1 minute at in this.
True.
Yeah, so that's what needs to be violated. That's why
Oh,
the 1 minute's not working out.
that's why we have multiple fair. We have a fair value gap below as well.
Yeah. So there's two on the 1 minute and there's just one on the 2 minute.
Makes sense. By the way, I have a meeting at 8, so I'm gonna get ready for that.
All right, JD.
You want me to just leave you as host and you can keep recording or
No, it's all good.
sounds
I'm
good.
gonna take this though to the equal lows. That's it. I'm done for the day after this though.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, bro. I'm jumping
All
off.
right. Take it easy, JD. Good session today.
Yep, good session, boys. Don't forget to
All
stay.
right. All right, JD. Later, bro.